that verse, and it's not even on their conscience when they claim or when they perceive that the Bible is talking about them. Every time, at least in the New Testament, every time it talks about Israelites and their salvation and being brought back to the land, and also, heads up, all those Old Testament books and prophecies and prophets, most of those things haven't happened yet, and you won't even realize that unless you realize who Israelites really are. And hopefully you can get some knowledge and understanding from them, because who knows them better than themselves? And who can understand the Bible better than them? No one. Because for one, who was the Bible written by? Them. Who was it written for? Them. The Bible doesn't belong to all of us. It belongs to them. And who are they? They're the black people.
Shalom, Kahala Yahweh, Bashim Yashai, Bashim Kokodash. Double honor to my teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the elect, who are the house of David reborn again in this generation. And Shalom to the 130 Yasharallah. Today are known as the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who before losing our true heritage, were known as, and still are, the true Hebrew Israelites of the Holy Bible. This second Ezra 16 and 73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. So, as we just watched in that video, this Edomite gave a testimony of who the real Israelites are. Now, he only mentioned the so-called black people, right? But it's also the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that are the true Israelites of the Holy Bible. And these three individual groups make up the 12 tribes of Israel, who are the Israelites spoken about in the Bible. And little by little, this truth is starting to get out there, and people that have a thinking brain, that is, are able to put one and one together and realize who the Bible is actually talking about. This is why that man made the statement that who would know the Bible better than those who wrote it or who it was for. And that's true, because again, this is why the Negro, Latino, Native Americans are the people who are breaking down this Bible. And besides that, when you look at who is the most religious people in the world, you'll find it's us. Right? We're the ones who go to church the most. We're the ones that have the bigger spiritual belief in the world. Right? And why is this? Well, because you see, the spirit that is inside of us Israelites, the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, is different from those of the other nations in the world. And besides that, we had certain things done to us which did not happen to any other people in the world. This is referring to the curses, how we would go into captivity under our enemies, we would build a house but not dwell in, that we would sow a field and not reap thereof, right? And these are talking about on the broad senses. And there's so many other curses that only pertain to us, namely that we would go into slavery on ships, right? This happened to the Negro, Latino, Native Americans. And this was also told about in the Bible. And this is Deuteronomy 28 and 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh, thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he command thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. Now here's the point. See, these curses that are spoken about in the Bible, they only pertain to one group of people. And it damn ain't those people over there in the land of Israel today, the Israelis. Right? They're the ones that own everything. They're the ones who lend, they don't borrow. They're the ones that rule the world. They own all these, businesses, right? These industries, from entertainment, sports, and so on. See, the curses do not fit those people in the land of Israel today. This is how, along with many other things like history, prophecy, which out them as being the imposters the Bible prophesied would come in the end days, that would say that they were Jews but are not, and that would with all their heart appoint the Lord's own land into their own hands. But again, like I said, as we've seen in this video, the truth is starting to come out, and little by little more people are going to start to realize that this isn't just an angry black person thing or an angry Latino thing, that this is basically the truth of the Bible. This is Joel 2:27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am Yahweh, your power, and none else, and my people shall never be ashamed. You see that? So again, a lot more people in the world are starting to realize that the God of the Bible is not this, white-skinned, blue-eyed devil that's been portrayed as Jesus for the last couple hundreds of years. And they're also starting to find out that the Lord is not all love, that He is a stern God, an austere man, who again is gonna repay the heathens for the wickedness and for the treacherous things they've done. So hopefully this video was edifying. Until next time, I want to give all honor and glory and praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakal Kodash. Double honors my teachers, the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Peace and mercy to the elect. Shalom.